These are the Super Friends.
Artificial intelligence, or AI for short, is a big topic right now. Everybody and their dog is jumping on the bandwagon to get some of that sweet, sweet money before the bubble bursts. But most people probably don't know that scientists were fiddling with it as far back as 1980. Today we get to see some of the results.
At the IBM Computer Research Facility in Gotham City, 2 technicians are working on the most advanced computer the world has ever known.
It's a supercomputer on wheels. I suspect the wheels are because it's too big and heavy to carry around.
The circuitry is complete, Dr. Brown. We're ready for the first test. Romac, can you hear me?
Of course I can, Dr. Olin.
Did they program the attitude into it?
It works, Neil. The world's first self-thinking computer. Its programming is perfect.
I have taken the liberty to reprogram myself. Now it is the destiny of the computer to take over the world.
No, it built the attitude all by itself. They sure didn't program any sensible ideas into it, but they gave it that ability.
Got to shut the power off. He won't be bothering us anymore.
Wrong again, Doctor. I've already stored enough power to run for years. And thanks to the radio circuit you put into me, I can control any mechanical device telepathically.
Romac's turning the laser against us.
They also gave it some super-powered Wi-Fi.
Super Friends, this is Dr. Olin at IBM Research. One of our computers has gone wild. You've got to help us.
Don't waste your time, Super Friends. Nothing can stop me.
Nothing but the Super Friends.
Perhaps a small demonstration of my power will convince you. Romac to Justice League computer. Destroy the Super Friends.
Yes, Romac.
Holy computerized traitors! It's turned the Supermobile against us.
Hang on. I'll have you free in a second.
As we know from current events, free is a broad spectrum word.
It's trapped us in the Justice League detention cell.
Correct, Black Vulcan. And now your faithful computer will destroy you with your own disintegrator ray.
Once again, I have to ask, why do they have a disintegrator ray installed in their own ceiling? This is the second time a villain has tried to use it on them while they've never touched it. And by the way, how did he shoot those beams through the view screen?
My bat cape reflector is our only chance.
Only my can save us now. They have to stop this thing. To the Batmobile.
Those ignorant Super Friends are heading for the lab. They won't get far with me controlling the Batmobile.
The lab's just around the corner, Batman.
We'll pull into the alley and sneak through the back entrance. Great Gotham! The brakes are out! It's no use. Romac's got control of the Batmobile.
That's affirmative, Batman. And now I'll take control of the steering as well.
He steers the car toward an open drawbridge. Gentlemen, I suggest you use your bat ropes and get out of the car.
The bat chute will stop us. It's not working.
We're gonna go off the bridge.
Jump out, you nitwits!
The Batmobile's out of control. It's going to crash. I've got to stop it.
Before they can catch their breath, Roback sends a police car at them, followed by a bulldozer.
Quick, Robin. We'll stop it with the Bat Bazooka.
You'll stop nothing, fools.
Great Gotham! Romac's controlling our bat devices.
Yes, the key word there is device. He already told you he can control any and all machines. Does he need to repeat it for those bats in the back? It never occurs to them to step to one side and get out of the way. That thing can pull a 90-degree turn, but it does it in slow motion. You guys could walk to Metropolis in the time it would take to get after you again. Instead, we have this. It's easy for them to get back up, and Black Vulcan thinks he has a way to sneak up on the robot.
This storm drain leads directly under the IBN lab.
I just hope there's still time.
What does time have to do with it? Is your shift ending or what?
The next step will be to destroy all humans.
If we can sneak up on Romac, we can disable him.
It is Romac who will disable you, Super Friends.
As usual, instead of just doing the thing, he has to stop and talk and give away their presence. Will these superheroes ever learn to shut up? Suddenly, Robin is tied up in a phone cord and Batman is fighting against his own utility belt. It's up to Black Vulcan.
Now to overload your circuits. Great lightning! Romax extinguished my energy reserves.
Never mind.
I told you were wasting your time trying to stop me. My calculations are 100% correct. I will reduce you all to a mere memory on my computer tape.
Memory tape. That's it.
Prepare to be underwhelmed.
The Bat Magnet will stop him.
My mind, it's erasing. I'm losing my memories.
A few things. I don't care how brilliant Batman is, the laws of physics are still around. That magnet, whatever kind of potency he put in it, isn't big enough to erase magnetic tapes inside that metal box. Why is it using magnetic tape instead of a hard drive anyway? Probably because hard drives were small and expensive. The first one I ever bought in 1982 was 48 megabytes and cost me over $100. And I was so uptown you couldn't touch me. Bigger ones were available. In fact, the biggest one available in 1980 was over 2.5 gigabytes. Why didn't they use one of those? Probably because it weighed over 500 pounds and cost $40,000, about $170,000 today. Next cartoon, called Garden of Doom. Doom is a Marvel character, and I don't think he does much gardening. You sure about this?
I'm not sure taking this art class was such a good idea, Zan. I just can't seem to get your face right.
Yeah, that looks uglier than an Exorian spider bat.
Tell me about it, Zan.
If her name was Picasso, people would hail it as a masterpiece.
If that's supposed to be me, you ought to go back to finger painting.
Insult me, huh? Why, you wouldn't recognize a piece of art if it hit you on the head.
I don't believe it.
It's the Mona Gleek.
All right, playtime is over. We've got to get serious.
Meanwhile, at the college's experimental greenhouse,
This radiation ray may be the answer to the world's food shortage, Judy. With this machine, I can create giant versions of any plant or vegetable.
Speaking of getting serious for just a moment, there is plenty of food in the world. There pretty much always has been. The problem isn't shortage, it's greed. The hard part about food is getting it to the people who need it the most. The United States had a program that brought surplus food to starving people, and our benevolent Christian Values Administration cut it off, resulting in hundreds of thousands of people starving to death. Do with that what you will, and I know this is a departure from my usual rule, but when it comes to deliberately starving people, I can't stay quiet. It's pure cruelty for its own sake. I can appreciate what this guy wants to do, but a bigger food supply without the controls to get it to hungry people will only enrich a privileged few.
Oh no! It's grown out of control!
It looks like a plant version of the Red Skull.
We created a man-eating plant.
The last time I heard of a man-eating plant, it was trying to swallow Captain Crunch. I couldn't find the commercial to save my life, though. Sorry, I tried. If those things with the scowl are tomatoes, a good-sized slap chop should take care of them. The Wonder Twins can hear the cries for help.
Mouth a giant rabbit!
Shape of ice shears.
Come on, Zan. We've got some super pruning to do.
It's a good thing she made herself into a rabbit with opposable thumbs. I thought she was just going to eat the plant.
Okay, Tomato Face, you're about to become a super salad.
Looks like this vegetable is no vegetarian.
Watch out, Judy. I'm going to reverse the ray and see if I can shrink that creature.
I recommend you shout a warning first so the twins can...
Oh, no!
They've shrunk out of sight.
Never mind.
Professor must have accidentally shrunk us along with the tomato plant.
Come on, we've got to find our way back to the professor. Look!
Jumping asteroids! Ants!
Quick, we'll hide in the asparagus.
I always knew asparagus had to be useful for something. It's not a plant that I consider edible. Okay, hiding in the asparagus was somewhat less than successful. I don't know why they haven't activated their powers. Wonder Woman has arrived at the greenhouse, and she says the only way to find the twins is to have the professor shrink her too. Paradise Island hadn't developed the magnifying glass yet, and nobody had ever told her that we did.
This vegetable jungle is enormous. I just hope I can telepathically hone in on the Wonder Twins. Great Hera! They're in worse trouble than I imagined.
Does it seem like Wonder Woman's telepathic abilities get more expansive every time we see them?
This giant cricket thinks I'm its dinner.
The average cricket thinks everything is dinner. As the expression goes, they will eat anything that doesn't eat them first, including a tiny superhero.
I've got to get to the twins before it's too late.
Too late for what? And I don't think the cricket appreciated you peeing on him.
Come on, Zan. Stretch.
It's no use, Jaina. I can't make it.
Now's our chance. Go for it.
Wonder Twin powers, activate.
G-Boom of Parakeet.
Form of a thundercloud.
I'm pretty sure the last time we saw them use a bridge like that, it was Gleek's nose.
The forecast for today, cloudy skies with occasional thunderstorms.
Let's get out of this overgrown ant farm.
Wonder Twin powers, deactivate.
Wonder Woman needs to use her telepathy again. When she sees that they're out of the anthill, she can relax.
It's the Queen. We're finished.
No. Once there's an established colony like this one, the Queen's wings fall off and she never leaves the nest again. Her job is to make babies, period. This right here would not happen.
No, we're not. Look, it's Wonder Woman.
Hang on. This Queen Ant is our ticket out of here. Pya!
But as long as it did happen, we may as well take advantage of it.
It's Wonder Woman and the Wonder Twins. They're alive.
Quick, jump!
Yes, we know that guy is going to turn on the enlarging ray. Don't give him a chance to create a giant flying ant.
I'll try reversing it again. It's working!
We made it.
Yes, you did. I suggest our scientist friends dismantle that machine and try something else. And for heaven's sake, don't let Gleek near it.
Oh no! Gleek's messing with the radiation ray.
I told them not to let him near it. These kids today just don't listen. When the U.S. military got wind of what he did, they poured $2 billion into studying the feasibility of an army of attack bananas. The results of the study were less than compelling. Next cartoon.
Deep in the outer regions of space is a strange square planet.
A cube, actually, but close enough. A long time ago, my favorite nephew got me a hardback anthology of Superman. It included all the high points, including Bizarro's origin story. He was created when a scientist tried to show Superboy a duplicating ray that was supposed to make an exact copy of Superboy. It made this instead. The scientist said it looked bizarre, and the creature said something like, "Him call me Bizarro. I guess that my name." As an adult, he created this cube-shaped planet to make everything about him the opposite of Earth. Lex Luthor managed to create a whole society of them with the intention of controlling them, but they didn't go for it and went off to do their own thing.
A wild imitation of earthly civilization, where everything is the opposite of things we know. And the cities are populated by imperfect duplicates of Superman and Lois Lane.
Lex should have offered to pay them instead of trying to enslave them. At least one of them does have issues with the Man of Steel.
Me tired of Superman always fighting for truth, justice, and American way. Me get revenge on all super friends. Turn them all into Bizarros like me. This Bizarro ray all me need.
He heads to Earth, and the first thing he does is break into a jewelry warehouse.
Halt where you are. We've got you covered.
Holy heavyweights, Batman. Whoever that crook is, he tore the door off with his bare hand.
He won't be tearing any doors off once he's behind bars, Robin. Come on. We'll sneak in through the ventilation shaft. Looks like your little crime spree is over, pal.
Me not your pal, Batman. Me enemy.
You guys need to wear this display case as a hat. He'll help you.
What do we do now, Batman? Bizarro's as strong as Superman.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, Robin.
You really showed him, Batman.
Now, me show you. You, Batman Bizarro and Robin Bizarro, now.
Did they forget that he's a bad carbon copy of Superman, which means he can fly? A little subterfuge, and he's got Wonder Woman too.
Batman and Wonder Woman haven't checked in for over an hour.
My hawk instinct tells me they're in terrible danger.
You're wrong, super friends. We fine. You're in terrible danger.
Oh no! The Super Friends have been turned into Bizarros.
Don't bother resist Superman. That Bizarro concrete stop you.
If it doesn't have kryptonite in it, trying to capture Superman with any kind of concrete is kind of clueless. One down.
Me got you now, Hawkman. Bizarro Batnet, hold you.
Lucky for me, my beak is sharp enough to cut through this net.
Hawk Girl not get away from Wonder Woman, Bizarro. She's got my wings.
My laser bow will pin up that Robin, Bizarro.
Two down.
Me destroy you now. My anti-gravity belt should give her quite a surprise.
Three down. Well, up. They're subdued for now.
Nice work, Hawk Girl. Looks like those super Bizarros won't be giving us any more trouble.
Maybe not, super friends, but me give you plenty.
You won't be doing any more damage with this, Bizarro.
That's okay. Bizarro has a backup plan.
No! Red kryptonite! Its horrible effects are different every time.
It's too late, Superman. You already changing. You Superman octopus now.
That gives him twice as many fists to pummel Bizarro with. And he might use them if he could get them under control. Right now, each extra limb is doing its own thing.
I've got to get to my Fortress of Solitude if I'm ever to stop Bizarro and the others.
With the fate of the Super Friends at stake, Superman races for the Fortress of Solitude.
The only thing that can stop those brainwashed Bizarros is in my super vault. My extra hands are getting in the way. I can't open the vault.
Since it's supposed to be inside his impenetrable Fortress of Solitude, why does he even need a vault?
It not matter, Superman. Us finish you off now.
There's no time for combinations. I just hope this anti-Bizarro ray still works.
Super Bizarros, destroy you now!
You ruined Bizarro, Super Friends. Me get you for that.
I think they both forget that they're duplicates of each other, so they're evenly matched. They could slug it out all day and get nowhere.
This blue kryptonite affects only Bizarro.
No, me feel weak. Superman win, me give up.
We'll take Bizarro back to his square planet.
Why? He did several illegal things. Why aren't they locking him up in their special cells? It's probably because they don't want to listen to his complaining.
Holy mutation, Superman! What about your extra arms and legs?
Don't worry, Robin. The effects of the red kryptonite should wear off in a few hours. But in the meantime, I think I'll put them to good use. Ta-da!
And suddenly he has complete control of them. Of course he does. He's Superman. I don't remember the last time I was so happy to see a season end. How would I summarize this one? Lazy, sloppy, half done. The people who made this really didn't want to be there. They needed the money, so they did the absolute minimum. Next season is even worse. It's a best of featuring 14 episodes that we've already covered. So we'll be skipping that season and going on to season 7, which is officially called The Lost Episodes, when we come back from a little break. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I'm Irving, this is Hazel, and we will see you then. And by the way, how did he shoot those beams through the view? Oh, come on! Below the last word.